All right, guys, welcome in. Here we are. Had to leave it there for a second. Wife came with a couple McChickens, so got into that. Yeah, market's coming up, and the main reason I think is this little bugger right here. DXY is dumping. Selling, just broke support. I expect it to, I don't know. I mean, there's some good support yet at 112.74. So between where we're at now, I mean, really, it's only 10 cents, right? But we'll see. If it doesn't quickly recover the trend line, which it's just under now, it's just at, really. You know, I think this thing plays out down into this wedge. It might ride this trend line for a while. Or sorry, this support line. And telltale will be there. But, you know, you look at all this, the SPY, it just keeps pushing the top side of this channel. It ended up being a good channel. I didn't know if it was because I made the channel when it was like in here somewhere, but it's been respecting it pretty well. So, yeah. And obviously the Tesla play, I didn't play this, but I did, you know, I don't play breakdowns or breakouts. I play, resistance. I mean, I play resistance lines. So especially, you know, playing puts. This one wouldn't have played out. I would have gotten out down here for break even. You know, you would have been in decent money down here at 220. It would have been a $2 move. That one actually would have worked out. If I would have had money in on it, maybe I would have taken that. Probably not though, because I would have wanted it to touch this trend line. Didn't quite make it. So that one probably would have been a scratch trade. So I'll just delete this, showing that we are not in that trade. Yeah, and there's the SPY breaking out of the channel. Pre-market high too is right here. Let's see what happens. Okay. Dude, the wife got me a Big B. Let's go. I would say there's a problem with these drinks, right? They just are addicting, and and they cost a lot of money. It's a waste. We do have an espresso machine, so I make us both a coffee every morning. I just do an Americano, so that's just, you know, coffee or espresso and hot water. She does the whole mocha thing, which she did get me started on these mochas. They are delicious. Delicious. So, yeah, I'm still watching the SPY. I don't know. You can tell me if you like this camera video. Oh, wait, there's no one here. Yeah, and this white back wall, we were going to do, so we just painted this room. And we were going to do like a cool checkered like trim with like a dark charcoal color. But instead we're ordering, I'm sure you've seen like those signs you get that, you know, success and discipline and whatever. So we're going to do those on the back wall there. So hopefully that adds some like depth to the room, and it's echoey. So hopefully that helps, and we're going to do some sound stuff. But yeah, I should show you. If you look at my Twitter, which is just Dad's Trade Stocks, I got a whole new setup. So I got this uplift desk, 72 inch, 6 foot, a triple monitor setup. So I have triple Samsung 27 inch, 244 hertz, and yeah, it's just a clean setup. Part of me is trading is all mindset. It's staying disciplined, not getting ahead of yourself, not trying to pre-run plays. And that's what I wanted this setup for was, hey, if I'm going to stream, yeah, I want a cool setup, right? But I want to feel I'm at work. I want to feel professional. You know, I don't want to just be rinky dinking around on my phone. I think that's what a lot of traders get into is they're like, oh, I can trade. And a lot of retail traders. And nothing wrong with trading, you know, from your phone or at work, but watch your size and just don't get into short-term plays because you don't have to draw trend lines and to see things clearly, to see option chains. It's not as efficient. And that's how I started. And yeah, you lose your ass. I was hoping that this channel built out a little better. It's just, yeah, okay. I'll take that. It's a pretty small range, though. Pretty small range on Apple. Dude, it's still respecting the trend line on SPY. That's fantastic. I don't even know why I have this one on here, to be honest with you. So let's see how this plays out. I'm just going to extend this. It hasn't tapped the lower support on this channel. Obviously, Tesla broke out, but it is completely, what a waste of a day. 100% sideways trading. 100%. The old Dixie, it got above my support. We had a double bottom. So let's see. Got a little topping effect going on all of these Apple. No, my dog's going into the vet today, so he has an ear infection. I pulled out, dude, you got I pulled out this blood clot. Not a blood clot, really, because it was all dry, but that sucker was like, okay, it was probably a half inch. Looked like a peanut. All hair, all his ear hairs were like all intertwined in this thing. It was all dry blood, and it was like the nastiest thing. And his ear stunk. His ear stunk so bad. So yeah, the other night, we went up north on Sunday to go look at some colors, right? They're changing. We're old, so that's what we do. And we got home, and he was just scratching it. And so finally, I'm like, all right, laid him on his side. He's a miniature poodle, so he's small. He's like 10 pounds. So, yeah, we laid him on his side, and I looked in that ear, man, and I seen this thing. I thought it was like, okay, you know, like ticks just get like engorged, right? And I thought this thing was a tick inside of his ear. Turned out it wasn't. It kind of was grossing me out, honestly. But, yeah, I tore into that thing. He's yipping. Finally, got that thing out. I just rolled it out. Ended up going to get a scissors, and we got like craft scissors, right? We don't have like haircut scissors. So here I am trying to cut it with this damn dull scissors. But hey, it worked. It doesn't stink anymore. So he's going to the vet right now. I'm curious. Okay, here we go. On the SPY, I like puts here. Like I said earlier, especially it's on the top of the channel and it's hitting pre-market highs. I like it here. It did turn green. I mean, we're green by 0.15. I like puts here. I'll wait. But because the dollar is still dumping, it can't get over that. Apple's on the top of its channel. If I'm playing puts, tell you what, I'm going to play puts. It did break that. Let's see if it comes down below back into the channel. If this is a channel breakout, and you can kind of tell like it bounced here, and it really only came down to the midpoint. I'm probably going to wait for 362. I love 362. If you look back yesterday, look at this. Touch point, touch point, touch point. I mean, right here, there's like 4 touches almost, right? And what a perfect, I mean, that level is definitely a resistance. So I'm gonna leave that there. We'll see if it gets up there. The dollar, it can't recover. It's now below this. I would say it's officially below, right? I mean, it's not just a fake out. It's below. We're not even quite oversold yet. It's got some more room to come down. The dollar does. I think I can officially say that Tesla's triangle is, I'd call it a breakout, but man, it really wasn't a break. There's no volume on that. I would just, yeah. I mean, yeah, it broke to the upside a little bit, but it's still sideways trading, in my opinion. Tesla, why is this not moving? What's going on here? Why can't I move Tesla's chart? Why can't I move Tesla's chart? I can move everything else. Let's try again. Let's see if I can move it now. I can't move Tesla's chart. That makes no sense. Okay, let's do Apple here then, if I can't move Tesla. And I'll put the Qs up here. Actually, no. I'm going to put the Qs down where I had Tesla. Yeah, look at that. That's a beauteous. Yeah, here it comes, dude. I mean, I see a channel. My eye just goes to channels for sure. And it's probably to a fault because there's other patterns that you get. I just don't ever. Why did that go there? See, and then like, yeah, like you could say, yeah, not bad. I mean, it's only 2 real touch points. Let's see how many we get up here. Yeah, so it's, I would say it's, yeah, breaking out just like, it's Apple, so it's part of SPY. Let's see what happens. How is, dude, AMC and Ape. AMC has outperformed Ape from day one. Day one. And now they dilute it however many millions of shares. Like it's going to take weeks and weeks and weeks. I mean, okay. I had a lot of AMC. Not as much anymore. Still have it. Just not as much. Call me what you want. I'm out here. Hey, I got to put food on my table. You guys got to do you. I was part of it, man. Hold them. I was there. But got to a point there that the market turned the first of the year, and there were some good rallies yet this summer, but for the amount of money I had in it, it didn't make sense for me to be sitting on that much for an extended period of time. So I think we all got into AMC, right? Thinking it's going to be some short-term squeeze, get in it for 3 months or something and go make a ton of money. But it ended up being over a year and a half for me, and I got out. And I'm using that money to make money every single day. So that's just what I did, People I know for a fact, people hate streamers or content creators that do that. But at the end of the day, we all got to look out for ourselves. And I don't think you're paying my bills. I don't think I don't think. Adam Aaron's paying my bills. So at the end of the day, it was what I had to do, which was best for me and my portfolio. And me mentally, honestly, I mean, watching that stock, having that much leverage, that much, I had more than I should, right? And I learned the hard way. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. But man, GME had us going, and people were throwing out some crazy numbers, and a lot of us that have been in the markets knew that some of them numbers were not possible. But and then seeing there was no changes, right? I mean, Gary Gensler didn't make any changes. Nothing's changed. If that thing squeezes up to $80, do we really think that that's not going to happen again? I don't know. I don't have much trust in my government. I don't have much trust in my leaders. So my bet's on me and what I can control. And that's not waiting around for a squeeze that, hey, I think it could happen. They get their debt paid for. It might happen, but I'm not going to have all my eggs in that basket and just wait for that. So that's that. And as we speak, dollar dies. Dollar dies, market rips. I mean, Qs look great. They do. They're coming up to a little oversold. You might get a little retracement. Pretty solid breakout. I mean, look at that volume. Pretty solid. I'm still waiting for 362 for puts. Give me 60 cents. I'll prep an order. Prep an order over here. SPY. I'm going to look at the, what do we got for a calendar here? Look at my phone. It's the 11th today. How confident am I? I don't know how confident I am. I just see the dollar dying, and that gives me some pullback as to take the Friday calls, because if that thing keeps dying, it is getting oversold at the same time as we get there. So you know what? I'm going to take the October. When in doubt, get more time, right? So I'm going to take the October 21s. And I'm going to take, I usually take 2 out. So let's go. 359 is a pretty important level. I'm just going to go, I'll go 359s. I'm getting 10. Let me see how much that's going to cost. Yeah, that's too much for my starter size. Well, yeah, it's turning against me now. What I seen was it broke out, and I seen everything's getting sold off here. It's getting oversold. My thought was by the time the SPY reached 362, that the dollar was going to be oversold. And I thought that the SPY was going to be overbought. If it kept getting there, I was hoping it would push up to 362 and I could get into puts. If that happens soon, I'm still going to get October 21, 359s. And I have 10 of them. I have a market. I have an order sitting here. and we'll see. Currently, it's not looking great, especially, I mean, the SPY is still dying, or sorry, the dollar is still dying. So if that continues to sell off, let's see here. The next stop for I'll move this down. The next stop for the dollar is here. 112.73. If we break the lows from over here, from earlier today, and then from, looks like Sunday that was trading. So not a lot of volume there. So it might break right through this, and we might come down to here, which is last week, Monday. Or sorry, this past Monday. My bad. Yeah, just a little. I mean, on the SPY, just a little pullback, healthy pullback. Honestly, it was overbought. So I expect that to come back. Oh, it broke those lows. Dude, this thing is just dying. Look at that candle. Holy. I'm going to go we'll go to the 1 hour. Yeah. I think there's pretty good support there, but I mean, clear resistance. We got 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. I mean, over a day, this trend line has been playing out. I would agree. I would say though that, I mean, the dollar isn't dumping. The dollar's dumping more than the SPY is ripping. So that does mean if we see some strength in the dollar, that maybe the market will come down harder than the dollar rips. So we're already coming down. I mean, the dollar is just dying. A few more cents, and we're going to be at that support. I mean, it is pretty good support. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll see. We'll see if it bounces. Nope, broke right through it. Broke right through it. Let's go to the 4 hour, see if there's any better support on the 4 hour. It broke it. I mean, there's not even that much here, to be honest. Right here is pretty good support. I mean, in this range. We'll watch that. Yeah, the dollar's dumping, and I don't see the SPY ripping like faces off. Yeah, look at that thing. Dang. We're watching here. 112.34. Dude, you got to try some Big B if you've never had one. Oh, it's delicious. It's so weird streaming with no one in here, to be honest. I'm just talking. My house is empty. There's nobody in this stream, and I'm talking to nobody. But I'm still talking. And one of the reasons I did this was to be able to go back and play it back and see my trades and see how I did. Because that's important. It helps you look at your emotions when you're not emotional. So you can be like, dude, you thought that thing was going to die and it didn't. And why did you think that? And what can you do different next time? So I think maybe I tell myself that so I don't go home and, sorry, I am home. So I don't feel bad that no one loves me. It's possible. It is possible. Can you share this stream? I wonder how I can do that. can do that. Shows what I know, right? Let's see. I'm going to go over here on the screen and look. I don't see where I can. Oh, you know what? I think I did that on Twitter. Let's look. Home. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh. I'm not sure I can do this. Let me look here a minute. I'm going to just try copying. Oh, look at that. Spy's back in its channel. All right, let's see here. Going to, yeah, okay. I missed that spy trade. Let's see if I can work with Tesla. What was up with my Tesla? Okay, I can move it now. Dude, I wonder if I would have been back in that channel with Tesla. I should have left it up there. Not channel. Triangle. Let me look here. Oh, shit. Let's just go. I don't know. I don't remember where I had that. Yeah, that thing would have broke down and would have been. But yeah, that's the play I wanted. This play that puts off that top level would have been gang gang, as my kids say. All right, back over here. Let's try to get a viewer. How do we get a viewer? One viewer. That's all we want. One viewer. One viewer. I'm looking at. So before I traded, oh shoot, I'm doing this wrong. Before I traded, I owned a business and I did a lot of Facebook ads. I wonder if I can run an ad, but I don't even have a page that. Let's look. All right. I'm going to try this. Let's see here. Let's see. Do you think I can do an ad across the entire country, including Alaska? Oh my goodness. Let's see what happens. We're going to do it for 4 days. Oh, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for, okay, as I'm doing this, Tesla broke down. What a play. What a play. SPY chilling in my channel. It's just chilling, slowly grinding up. I mean, it's decent. 362 puts. Until then, I wait. Okay, I'm going to spend, what's my odds here? It says 6 people reach per day. What if I spend $100 per day? 2.8 thousand people. 2.8 to 8.2 thousand people reached in a day. Okay. Let's go. I'm going to try it. Ends October 15. Okay. Boost. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I didn't change the demographic. I'm probably like sending this to like 12-year-olds. Oops. 18 to 65-year-old men. Doesn't even say men, actually. Just people. Just people. Let's see what happens. This room is too echoey. I can tell already it's too echoey. But hey, it is what it is. Currently, them puts, dude, them puts would have paid. I would have been up. I would have been up over $1,000 on my entry position. They're trading. It's going to cost me around $6,000, and they're at 7,100 now. Hey, you win some, you lose some. I don't know what to think about Tesla. To me, this thing is the epitome of sideways trading. Tesla doesn't know what to do. Oh, is that why? Looks like Yahoo Finance lowered Tesla's price target. All right, let's zoom in here. Let's see if that SPY can recapture this trend line. This is where I would probably play a call, right? Dollar's coming up, which means the market's coming down, which it did. So that made sense. But again, I'm not playing calls in this market. I need to see a bottom first. I just think you're fighting the trend. Don't fight the trend. The overall trend, not today, obviously we're trending up, but the overall trend is to the downside. All right, what's this say? Morgan Stanley Adam Jonas cut his price target of Tesla from 383 to 350, warning of continued headwinds into the fourth quarter of 2023. One of the notables here, the fiscal year 23 delivery forecast cut to 1.8 million versus 2 million previously. Out there saying that there has been the buy side continuously range for fiscal year 23 and deliveries is in the 1.7 million to actually 1.9 million range. People are like, dude, this guy don't even exist. So whatever. I'm a bull on Tesla. Short term, yeah, it's getting heat from the Twitter deal. So we'll see. We'll see. So they have earnings the 19th, next week, Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah. It's a little ways away for it to be really to be changing now. The Twitter deal, you got Elon. Dude, Elon's the best at Twitter. He's so good. He's so good at Twitter. He's like the Twitter boss. That guy knows how to frickin' troll like nobody's business. And it's fantastic. It is literally fantastic. All right. I bet you this Facebook ad, it's probably going to run when I'm no longer streaming. I'm seeing what's up with his ear and the dog's ear. Tesla is breaking down. A little bit. Not bad. Literally sideways. I don't think we play Tesla until it breaks its low. 220, dude. 220. Tesla looks interesting to the downside. It's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 4 topped. You know, right here. So okay, I think I told you I got this uplift desk, and it came with this like bamboo thing that like you kind of rock back and forth on. You know, it's a stand-up desk. I hated sitting, even though my back sucks and my feet suck. Don't care. Stand up, boss. Too many dudes are a bunch of wusses now. That's all I'm saying. Too many wusses. No one wants to talk about stuff. Hey, in my state, they're trying to get abortion to, here's an example. Wow. Day 1, streaming to nobody. We might as well talk about abortion. Let's go. So in my state, they're trying to make abortions legal up to 40 weeks, which is full term, right? Now, I have 5 kids, and I love every one of them. 3 of them are stepkids. 2 are mine, obviously. That's 5. And I think it's crazy, man. I get women's rights. I get all that. But there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of moms. There's a lot of families that want a baby and can't have one. There's more people that want babies than there's abortions. And just give it up. You don't want that baby, give it up. I'm a Christian. I believe in God. I believe in life. I believe in all that. So in my opinion, give that baby to a home that it'll do well in, that they will prosper. I find that to be appalling that anyone would think it's okay to abort a baby at 40 weeks old. Hot take. And I believe our governor, I live in an area where it's like I'm a conservative person here, and a lot of people around me are conservative, but I have parts of the state that are not conservative. Actually, the majority of the big cities, like most big cities, are not conservative. So I'm around a lot of like-minded people. I don't get a lot of kickback One of my reasons for this channel is I want to talk about, I want to get down in the dirt, man. I want to talk about religion. I want to talk about life and divorce, co-parenting, man. I want to talk about that stuff. The stuff that everyone avoids. Hey, bring it in here. I got respect for everyone. Everyone's got their opinion. I'll share mine. Free country. Hey, let's get after it. So yeah, you want to talk politics? Let's go. I don't like Joe Biden. I think he's paid by a lot of people to do what they want. Just my opinion. I'm actually curious. If I play a YouTube video, does it come through to you guys? Let me see. It doesn't, does it? At least on my thing, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't think it does. I mean, maybe it does. Shows what I know. Here we sit. Waiting. Yeah. Apple, good example of what I look for. Hits the top of a channel, comes down. This thing, it's respecting this channel amazingly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fake out, breakout. It wasn't even a breakout. I consider a breakout of an open and a close above the trend line. Technically, it opened and closed above here. It came down and touched the trend line. Still, there's no way if I was in a that's not a breakout. No volume, came back down. We'll see. I mean, it could break out here. Yeah, the dollar it can't get no ground here. It's trying to turn green. MACD's trying to roll over, but market, I mean, it is trending up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just might not take up another play today. I got this first little move. That was it. And I didn't even want that 100% because it was too early. And we were hitting year-to-date lows. And you don't want to buy at a year-to-date low. You don't want to buy a put. So I'll delete this. Okay, Apple's pushing the top of its channel. Will it continue to respect the channel? That's the question. If it does, again, another put entry. It's trying hard though. Dollar's dying. Yeah, I would avoid a put here if I was looking to play Apple. It looks too strong. Higher highs, higher lows. I mean, this thing, yeah. Yep. Let's see if the SPY can break its high here. 361. I'm still playing puts on SPY at 362. 362 puts. I actually don't care what Apple's doing or Tesla. 362 puts. Let it come to you. Don't front run it. I want a 362. Actually, I'll probably buy puts just on the tap of 362. In the days past, 362 was pretty strong. Resistance and support, to be honest. We broke below it and we sold off. So let's see here. I'm going to consider Apple a breakout if it can open and close above that. I mean, yeah, it looks good. This is the epitome of just bleeding up. Bleeding up. Higher highs, higher lows, bullish pattern. But it's getting to be oversold. Let's see here. This is where I was going to buy. This is where I was going to buy those Tesla puts, or sorry, SPY puts the first time where was that? I don't even know where it was anymore. I don't know. Oh, I was going to buy them here on that breakout, and it didn't reach it. So let's see. Let's see if it'll break out this time. So, I mean, just don't get in. Don't be like, oh, it's 361. Yeah, I needed 60 cents. I remember that. 361.40. You're like, oh, it's only 60 cents away. Buy puts. Yeah, it would have worked, but would you have actually sold here, or would you have thought it's going to break down? I'm of the belief is just wait, let the trade come to you. Sit back and wait. There's always tomorrow. Yeah, it's bullish day. Here comes the dollar going to break another low. Intraday low. New intraday low. Tesla, man, ain't doing nothing. Okay, nice pop. Nice volume pop on Apple and SPY. All right, here we go. I'm going to prep my order. We're close, and it logged me out, so I need to log back in. And let's find our put. All right, we were doing the 19th, I'll probably do the 360s. If I can get it at 362, I don't even see why. I mean, I think I could get it, but then I'm in the money. I kind of get past this right here. You could almost, no. I'm going to buy the 360s. 360s. I'm going to shoot for 10. Let's see what that runs me at today's prices. Everything's inflated. Okay, $6,000, $6,100 right now. Let's see. I'm not buying them yet. They're going to be a little more than that. So I'm going to change my order to 9. Yeah, I like to, my first play, I like to be around $5,000. So let's see. I need a little more push. See, this is just like what happened last time. Yeah, look at that resistance even on Tesla. I can't quite get it. Can't quite get above it. I mean, it is. If it gets up to this trend line, I'm going to delete this one. If Tesla gets up to this trend line, it'd be a good put too. So help me, if I'm 50 cents away from this put, maybe I shouldn't even be going this size because dollar's still making new lows. Qs are about ready to turn green. Yeah, look at that. Back in the O channel. I do think I get my put though. I'm just gonna wait for it. I would have been up though, $500, $400. It's all good. I can wait for it. I can wait for it. We got nothing but time. Okay, this might be a good breakout. It breakout, retest, push. That's kind of the thing. Broke out, retest the trend line, and push. But let's see. It's got to get above that trend. For Apple to be bullish, yeah, just like this. Now, if it breaks high, it's probably going to give it a little pop up in, I don't know, 140, 150 maybe? 140, 150? 140, 150. No, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Bitcoin is just flat too. 19.1. I think Bitcoin has held up extremely well. Bitcoin, yeah, dipped below 19, but man, pretty solid above 19. Well, 20. It should break 20. I'm not buying Bitcoin yet, to be honest. There ain't enough movement yet. And I know it's volatile, but it hasn't moved much in the last few weeks. Both back in the channels. Dude, this is just, give me some movement. I mean, I guess it's up almost 0.5%, and it was down. Yeah, whatever. I guess it's just not for me. I want that put, you know. It has had good movement. I'm not gonna lie. Well, it's fine. Wow, that doesn't look great. Yeah, look, I didn't notice that before. It's sitting at yesterday's one. Yeah. I mean, we probably should have played puts at 361.50 where these two candles are. 361.55. I mean, literally like 3 candles, but 362. I still like 362. I think the market's strong enough. It'll push to 362 and I can get my fill. 364. My stop loss on this is probably going to be the high of this candle. 363 pretty much. I'll give it $1, which is still, I mean, that's quite a bit. For me, that's quite a bit. To give it $1, that's quite a bit. I would either give it $1 or I always will take I'll always take my stop loss at 10% of my position. I guess the dog's freaking out. Vet says he needs to take an anxiety pill before next time he comes in. Great. That sounds like a win. I better make a trade so I can pay for this vet bill, bro. Not even gonna lie. My feet hurt. I should sit down, but I'm not going to. I'm wearing these shoes on clouds. Let me tell you what, bro. Let me see how that trades. Get up there. Here it comes. That was a nice little flag. See this flag? Comes down. Line. You know, picture that. Flag. Bull flag. I'm going to try moving this and we'll see if that makes it better. Yeah. Oh, I liked it better here. And then there. We're going to run with that channel. New highs on SPY. Let's get this trade popping. Yeah. Come on now. Got to pay the vet bill. Let's go. Not getting in early. The only reason I wouldn't get in here is because I have 362 so close. How's the dollar? I forgot about that. Dollar's still dying, man. New low after new low. Yeah, I'd like 362 still. I'll still get a stop loss at 363. 363, I'm stopped out. But I'm going to play this when it hits that marker. Okay. Next candle. Hopefully I can get my put because then it's going to be almost oversold or overbought. And I can play a nice little reversion. Apple is still chilling in the channel. Dollar's looking oversold or getting there. It's not quite there, but currently trading at $5,400. I want to be around $5,000 when I get in. We'll see. We'll see. Made a new high. So if it doesn't push with volume on a new high, yeah, there's a little volume. Give me 20 cents. Okay, I got my mouse over here ready to place the order. Okay, this candle I think is the one. Dude, it can't get over that trend line. If this thing goes up in this channel to 362, it's going to die. And I'm being greedy because it was literally what, like, how many cents away was that? The high on this candle is 82. I was 18 cents away. Sorry, guys, not perfect. 18 cents off. My coffee's gone. That's a bummer. What a nice little channel. What's going to happen first? That's like the perfect pennant. The perfect pennant in Tesla. Come on, Spy. 35 cents. Let's go. We sit and wait. Let's see how the Qs are doing. Dollar's still dying though. All right, Qs. Oh my. Oh my days. Okay. Yeah. What I see here on the Qs is a beautiful double top. Double top. This thing is gonna. This thing. I think that's where I had it. Yeah. Dude, broke out. Can't get over this level. I almost think that we should have played them puts, but I'm waiting. 362. Yeah, it's 362.02, but 362. The Qs don't look good though. They're rolling over. MACD's starting to turn. It tried to go green here again, couldn't do it. We're getting below. RSI's getting below. Dude, I see a big old turtle in my front yard right now. That's crazy. I think this thing comes down, breaks down below this trend line, the Qs. Qs look good to me right now. I would play puts off from 260, 266.60. This top, the high of day. But I'm still watching. I got this buy order prepped. So 54.77 right now for this spy order for 9 contracts for next week. Next week Friday, the 19th. 9 spy puts, 360s. Let's see if it happens. If it gives me the entry, need 50 cents. Don't just get into plays. I used to get into plays because I was bored, like sitting here like, oh, whatever, it's 50 cents. Well, yeah, 50 cents on a weekly option though. When you're betting $5,000, dude, that could be $400 or $500. People make that in a week. And I lose it in 20 seconds because I'm not patient. Patience pays. They always say scared money don't make no money, and I'd rather sit with no money. I'd rather sit with no position and have money. Tesla's coming down to watch its. Dude, what a pennant, man. That thing is money. That pennant's beautiful. Let's see. Let's see. We're getting a green candle. 20 seconds till that candle closes. It's closing kind of weak. Sorry, I'm just rocking on this board. Them contracts 55.40 right now. I think if it comes up 60 cents, it might come down $500. We'll see. We shall see. And that's with commissions too. I trade on Thinkorswim, TD for options. I was going to do TradeStation, or sorry, TradeStation for futures. Just never done it yet. I like futures, so I watch trades by Matt. He does some nice futures trading. I enjoy his the way he trades. I think it's nice. Just my wife's calling. Guys, that wasn't a good push. Oh, here it comes. I was taking a lot of heat on that. It literally hit my stop. I'm so lucky that it didn't get above that 363. I'm still watching it. I mean, it's down at this trend line. I'm down on this play. Let me look. Oh, done about $300. They're trading at 52.25, and I'm in at like 54. So let's see. I want it to come down below that trend line. It's oversold. I think it comes down, but the dollar is dying. I mean, it is bouncing back right now a little bit, but I think it was decent timing on that. And it came up so fast. I seen it. I'm like, well, I'm going to get in when this candle gets up there, and if it pushes. And I got in 40 cents above where I wanted to. So that it was a good entry, I think. I'm just taking a little heat. 363. It literally, I think it hit it. 363.02. I just want it to come down back into the channel. I'll feel pretty good about it, especially if this dollar can keep moving. I want the dollar to keep. Tesla came down. Apple came down. Apple didn't push as hard. Well, maybe it did. I got to extend this trend line here. I'm going to watch this one pretty close. I want it to get back in. So we got a minute and a half left on this candle. I'm in the money now. Not that much though. Pretty much break even. Yeah, I'm down now. So I'm going to take profits at if it comes down to right in here, 360. I would love to take profits at 360. We'll see. Maybe when I'm up 10%. I don't feel confident enough to add to this position yet. If it comes down below 362 and will hold, I might add another size. But yeah, it's pushing again, so I'll cut if it opens and closes above 363 or I hit my 10% stop loss, I'll be out. So that's how we're going to play this one. Still no one in here. Isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh, another phone call. Hey, what's happening?